Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fireside chat without a fireside out here boondocking near Quartzsite, Arizona, off of Palomosa Road or something. Temperatures dropping quick. It's probably in the 40s out there. This morning it was 24. Boy, ain't boondocking fun? Crap. Anyway, that leads me to my next point. I was Rusty the Boondocker. I'm fixing to be Rusty the RV park guy. Why? Even though I don't love RV parks, it's my best choice if I want to stay here for another month or so in the winter. Why? Boondocking, for me, my age, 79. Now I know I look around, I see boondockers everywhere here. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. And they're all happy and smiling, but I don't see any of them outside. And why? Because it's too damn cold. But it occurred to me after, you ever see a dog chase his tail? Just runs around in a circle, but he's trying to catch, he's going to catch that tail, right? Well, I was going to catch that solar and make this thing work, all right? Well, it ain't going to, boondocking ain't going to work for me at my age. It ain't. Why? I'll tell you. Well, first of all, you get into a whole new area when you get into solar to do it right. I mean, I had 3 estimates done to put solar on the roof, 3 different prices, anywhere from 18 to 4,500 and everywhere in between. And then I thought, well, I'll just get some portable solar and put it out and that'll work. And then I got to think, what's the real problem, Rusty? Well, it's power. Well, that's one. And if you don't have no power, you can't run the electric heaters, you don't have a TV, you don't have T-Mobile internet or any of that crap. You're kind of limping along. But with solar, you can do some of those things. So, for me, starting tomorrow, I'm going to find an RV park in Quartzsite. Why? Well, even though I don't like RV parks that much, the compromise is heavily in favor of, for me, in favor of the RV park. Why? Well, I got power, I got water. I mean, if you hook up to the little thing and you drain all your water out, and all that stuff. It's called a sewer, whatever. And they got a laundromat where you can wash your clothes, which I do once or twice a month, whatever. You can receive mail there, You can't receive mail out here. Now you can in town, but you can't get to the post office box because you don't have much traffic, But enough said. I weighed the conveniences back and forth, and I thought, it is pretty out here, but do I sit out every evening and look at the stars and say, oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, a full moon. God almighty, I've seen 1,000 of them, or thousands in my 79 years. Do I sit outside? No, I don't. Rarely, Why? I don't know. Even in Carrizozo, when it's warm and nice in the evening, sometimes. But again, it's not one of the things that it's in your mind that, boy, if I could I could sit out and I could look at the mountains and all that. But once you've done it 100 times, that's the end of that. For me, again, this is just for me. There's other people have other ideas, and the solar works perfect for them. But you got the inverter, outverter, converter, some kind of other connections and stuff, and that's if you have it installed. Then you got it installed back here where you got to get outside and walk out there and open the door and see what the hell's happening, or you got something on the wall here. They got to drill holes all in the roof and all that crap. No, they're not. They ain't gonna drill holes in the roof of this thing because I don't need any holes. I was going to get portable solar, same deal. You got to get one that has the right controller, that does lithium, that has a 25 foot extension cord, that has a clip-on for the battery deal, and and a lot of things. And some of them, they say, well, you got to be careful charging the lithium batteries with solar because it's got to have this, and this. No, it doesn't. If you don't get solar, it doesn't. So I've decided, rather than, and it's inconvenient, guys. I got to tell you, for me, it's just damn inconvenient. You got to go get propane. You got to go get fresh water. You got to fill, what else? Well, you got to keep an eye, monitor your battery, be sure they're full. And for, if I was 50 years old, no problem. 60 years old, no problem. Hell, give me that more, give me more, macho man. I'd do this. I'll climb that mountain. Well, I ain't climbing that mountain anymore. Tell you what mountain I'm climbing right now is this Miller Lite mountain. All right, here's to you, here's to me. But yeah, it's enjoyable. It's cute. You're out here. You got a lot of privacy. Well, sort of, about as much privacy as you'd have anywhere. But and again, I know. But RV parks, 50-50. I've stayed in a lot of them, hundreds, and sometimes it's a good experience, sometimes it's not. But it's not the RV park's fault. It's the people that are there, that kind of conflict or whatever. But that's enough said. We know all that crap. But the purpose of this video is to tell you that Boondock Man just went over the mountain and never came back. He stayed over the mountain, going boondocking out west and into the Pacific Ocean, and walked over to Hawaii and onto the Philippines and all that shit. He's a boondocking fool. Well, this other guy, RV park guy, is going to go where he can come in and everything's on. You're plugged into 30 amp. You want to turn the TV on? Just turn the switch on. You want to run the heater? Turn it on. Huh? You turn the faucet on, the water comes out, and you don't have to worry about how many gallons you use. Here, when I got water on, I'm thinking, oh shit, I got a 40-gallon tank. You're conscious. I even catch myself turning the faucet down, so it's just a little stream because I don't want to waste it. And I should do that anyway, but I probably will because it's a habit you can't get out of. But anyway, boondocking for me at age 79 is it's okay. I mean, I'm not bitching. And if it had been a comfortable temperature where I didn't have to run the generator, well, I'd still have to run the generator though because I don't have solar. But solar is, it is what it is. And if I had the solar on the roof, I asked the guy, I said, well, how do I get up there and clean that crap? I'm not going to climb that ladder. Oh, you don't need to do that. Wait till it rains, takes care of it. Does it really? And yeah, and there's just so many things. It's like a money pit. It's like you step into a money pit and it's kind of quicksand. You get all this stuff and then, I need a M.T P squared inverter plug-in thing, switch, and you down. Next thing you know, you're up to here in solar, and you still got problems, okay? Because when you have a problem with solar, somebody's got to know how to figure out where it is. They add all this wiring and they change the wiring in the RV. Hello, you start jacking with that stuff? I don't know, man. I'm sure they know what they're doing and it all works perfect because they've been in business for years, all of them, and that's great. But for old Rusty here, keep it simple, stupid. Go to the RV park, plug the 30 amp in, turn the light on, and enjoy your life. End of fireless side chat. No one could be more fickle than me. If they are, I want to meet them, okay? Anyway, enjoy your life. Carry on. Bye-bye.